Hey, welcome to Slop City podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm Tina Dybal.
And I'm Libbie Higgins.
Tricked you.
Tricked you, you can tell because my voice is at a much lower decibel than Libbie's. Libbie, it's fucking me up because I can't tell if you have headphones in because I'm used to the big ones that leave paint on your body. And you have these little dinky ones.
Yeah. What's upsetting about that to you?
Well, I keep looking at you and thinking, is she even hearing me? Is she even listening to me?
How about that?
Does she even care? Yeah, I guess that's a little better. One look at you and I can't.
I've got almond eyes.
Wow.
We're here with Randy R. Cash. He wants to eat Jimmy John's for lunch, and we're not sponsored by them, so I don't know if that's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. But we are sponsored by Big Fat Pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Big Pharma and Big Pussy sponsor this podcast.
Big Pharma is responsible for the deaths of, I'd say, 10 to 15,000 people.
Per day, per year? Where are you pulling your numbers? You're a real mathematician lately.
Day.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
This is per day.
Per day? Well, I'd agree with that.
I mean,
I haven't cross-referenced the numbers, but...
Well, I did some quick figures just in my head.
Mental math.
Man, this sounds loud.
Am I super loud? I don't know. Are you super loud?
I mean, am I coming through loud or is it just the headphones?
I think the headphones are such good quality. Randy got a new cell phone and gave Libbie his headphones, and boy, they are blasting the fucking tits right off of her.
They're blasting me.
They're blasting her big old tits.
Fucking blasting them. Got bit in the nipple at school. Did I tell that story?
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, and that's the second time it's happened.
Bit in the nipple. Yeah, I got bit in the nipple at school. Make me a sandwich.
Nearly bit my nipple off again.
Oh my God. How did he reach through that insanely padded bra you wear to push up your titties? Libbie wears a Wonder Bra at all times from Victoria's Secret, so her tits are generally right next to her chin.
That's not true. There is nothing in Victoria's Secret that I could even... I think maybe I could fit one of their bras on the skin tag that's underneath my tit right now. There's a skin tag that's right at my bra line, and it's driving me fucking nuts, and I just want to cut it off.
You should.
But it hurts.
Well, yeah, it'll hurt for a minute, and then it'll be fine. I once had one under my armpit.
And what'd you do?
Due to copious amounts of sweat, because I'm a sweater. I'm not like a Steve Carell kind of sweater. I heard he's a sweaty boy.
Oh.
Yeah, but I sweat enough for it to be uncomfortable. And I just ripped that sucker off. It was a little guy, like a little sweat one. Well, if this is gross for you listeners, then go fuck yourself.
Then who are you? What are you even doing here?
Why don't you go to the library and listen to a podcast there?
Maybe about, I don't know, flowers. Loser. Maybe about cars.
Yeah. Read some magazines. Record yourself.
Get yourself a reference book.
An encyclopedia.
Are you sure I'm not way louder than her?
Positive.
Huh?
Positive.
Just turn your fucking volume down, Libbie.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to be in the output and super fucking loud.
No, you just have bomb ass headphones on because Randy bought
Hello?
A robot phone.
A robot. It's either off or blaring in my ear.
Well.
Hello? Now I can't hear shit.
Oh my fucking God.
Hello? I broke.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Libbie. What a day.
Did I break the fucking microphone?
No, you're on. The microphone has a weak connection, kind of like your connection to other people.
What did you say to me?
What the fuck did you just say?
What did you say to me?
I said the microphone
I heard you.
has a weak connection, kind of like your connection to other people. And now I'm going to take my water bottle and I'm rubbing it on the mic. Yeah, that was ASMR.
Whoa.
Oh, that was accidental ASMR.
We are off to a terrible start.
Well, some days everything goes flawlessly and you have your makeup with you and you're doing well and you wake up early. And some days you turn off your alarm for 2.5 hours straight and you wake up to find that you left your makeup at your shitty bar job and that guy Donald that says, "You're looking good today," probably took it.
He probably will give you a $20 though when you see him again.
He should give me $20,000 because he's like, "You're looking good today. I own a plastic film company and like saran wrap. You ever heard of it?" No, Donald, I've never heard of saran wrap. Why don't you mansplain something in the kitchen to me? Huh? Do it again, motherfucker.
Doesn't he know that the kitchen is your territory?
I'll suck your old dick. You piece of shit.
He's going to wrap you up in saran wrap. And
Flush me down a river.
Whoa, I wasn't thinking that.
Oh.
I was thinking something more sexual.
Oh, like vacuum me? You know the vacuum stuff? You ever seen that kind of porn?
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's fucking, I would have a fucking full-blown meltdown.
Oh.
I get stuck under the covers a little too long and I'm like, "Help! Help! My sheets are wrapped around my ankle." And that's of my own doing.
Someone help! Rafe! Simba! Royce?
Royce is sucking on his toes.
He's trying to eat food out of his maize bowl.
Yeah.
Poor
If
guy.
I get stuck like in my winter jacket in the car and I can't get it off while I'm driving, I start sweating and almost cause an accident. So you think you can put me in a vacuum porn hole?
No way.
Do you know what you get in that suit?
And they suck all the air out?
Oh my God, I could literally never come doing that. There is absolutely no way. And there are people who can only come when they do that. What does that say about us?
It says we're happy-go-lucky.
It says we're fun gals who like a good connection.
The only place I like my vacuum is on my clit.
Yeah, I take my shark vacuum attachment and I just hold it onto my clit. And then I get in the shower and hope I get electrocuted. I don't think that's how that works.
Well, one time I used a Dyson and my clit clear came off and I had to get it out of the little, bin where the dirt goes and put it back on.
Oh my God. I mean, the Dyson is just such a high-powered, incredible piece of machinery.
It's great.
We're not sponsored by them, but if they do want to sponsor us, we can prove to them that we lost our clits in a fiery cleaning rage. And if that doesn't show you that Dyson works, then I don't know what will. Does it clean up pet hair? Yeah. Will it rip your clit clean off? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even shave my genital area anymore. I just use a Dyson. It just sucks all the hair out.
You don't need a bikini wax. You need a Dyson.
You don't need a debilatory. What's it called? Debilatory cream? Debilitating cream?
Is that like Nair?
Yeah.
Do you use Nair?
Fuck no, that shit stinks.
Oh, God, it smells like fucking chemicals.
What's it? A debilatory?
I literally don't know what you're talking about. You're the smart guy here. Okay? I just come to this podcast. Whoa.
What's it called? Nair.
Nair. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about it. Debilatory. It's going to be like, don't you mean, and it's going to say a word that's totally different.
Don't you mean debilitating and crippling depression?
It's debilatory.
Dybal. Tina
It's
Dybal. It's debalatory cream. Hey, just roll me on your hair and I'll take it off for you.
Yeah, it's called depilatories.
Huh.
I wasn't wrong. I was right. Take that, Dr. Seuss. I couldn't think of the Webster's Dictionary guy name.
You're kind of fucking Dr. Seuss with your striped shirt. Isn't
Yep.
that a Dr. Seuss thing?
Never going to stop wearing it. Ever.
Looks great.
Thanks.
No problem. Libbie and I canceled a show last night.
Oh, golly.
Yep.
There's no...
We canceled Friends. It's not going to be on the air anymore.
Because we were on it, we got it canceled.
Mm-hmm.
I think what it was is they're like, no show could ever be as great as this. So
Yeah.
why bother?
No. Well, yeah, we did a show at a venue here in St. Louis, and they deemed it no longer to be financially or fiscally responsible, which is fine. And I understand that. I said, hey, listen, I'm just going to drink water. Can I have one full lime to put in it? And they were like, listen, we got to charge you for the lime. And I was like, okay. I mean, it's just a lime. Do you really have to do this? And I drank so much water that they had to cancel.
They had to actually shut down the bar.
Yeah.
I drank 2 Cokes.
Free refills?
Nope.
Are you fucking serious?
I bought 2 Cokes and then I tipped them the same amount that the 2 Cokes were.
You're supposed to have free refills on sodas.
You know what? I'm trying to support local businesses.
No, I think that's great. Unless you're at the zoo, refills should be free.
Which I won't be.
You won't be at the zoo?
Not interested anymore.
Really? Why? Because you're scared a gorilla's going to bit your nipple off?
It makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, it is sad. There are pros and cons of them. My family's like big science guys, and they're like, yeah, there's some shitty parts, but they also do a lot of conservation that people don't know about. People just look at what's in front of them and they say, hey, I don't like that.
Right.
But they don't look at all the other things that they do. So sometimes I look at what's in front of me, you know,
You see
whether
a
it's a big
beautiful lady.
fiery cock or, you know, shitty Qdoba that they didn't give me too much guacamole. And I say, hey, I don't like that. But I look at what's behind it.
What's behind
And
Qdoba?
Big guacamole.
Big guacamole is responsible for 10 to 15,000 deaths a day of
Well,
American people.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, let's be honest. Qdoba is the reason that I got my DUI. It's not because of me.
Right.
It's not because of my irresponsible drinking. No, it's Qdoba.
It's Qdoba and the lady that T-boned you.
Mm-hmm. And that's that. Just kidding, guys.
She should be paying for your DWI.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it DUI?
I think it's interchangeable in some states.
Wow.
Guys, I take full responsibility for my actions, all right? I should have eaten my Qdoba at Qdoba, and I should have fallen asleep on their patio like a good American woman. And
Or
been
maybe
woken
had
up.
those teens drive you home that were in there looking at you.
Those hot teens that were like definitely thinking I was sexy. Yeah, hey guys, how's it going?
Hey girls, I remember when I was your age. Fucking shit up.
Hey girls, when I was your age, I was doing heroin. They were like, you're weird.
Did they go, ew,
Heroin's lame.
ew?
I want to get back to the nipple biting, to the nipple charcuterie.
There's not, I can't share a lot of the details.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of privacy laws about where I work.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
But I will say that an errant child tried to bite my nipple off.
and were you like, do it harder?
I was like, ah!
You screamed like that?
No, I just was like,
Have you ever seen the movie Gummo?
No.
Okay, well, quick synopsis of it. It's a town, a very poor town that has been totally debilitated by a tornado that came through. And it's a very, very white trash town. They don't have a lot to do. Little opportunity. And they kind of just showcase different people in that town. Randy, have you ever seen Gummo? Okay, so there's this one scene of these two brothers. It's a very like gritty, dark film. And there's this one scene of these two brothers in the kitchen, and it just randomly cuts to these brothers. And then they're like kind of joking around and fighting and like drinking, but then it turns real. Where like they're like kind of like it seems fun and games, but then they literally just start beating the shit out of each other.
And is this the poster child for the movie?
No.
Because there's a boy.
No.
In a bathtub or something.
That is a very gross scene. He's eating spaghetti in dirty bathwater.
Oh, cool.
Wearing bunny ears. It's gross. But no, it's not the poster child. But do you know what I'm talking about? Like when like two buddies are hanging out and they're like, yeah, that's fun. We're kind of fucking around. No big deal. And then it's like, hey, man, don't fucking push me. You fucking push me? Then they literally start wrestling and punching each other. But it's silent the whole time. They're throwing each other into cabinets. They're fucking all over the fucking kitchen, just fucking each other up. And it is such a weird fucking scene. That's how I imagine your fight with this child was, where it was just like very quiet. And you were like, hey. And nobody was talking, and he's going after your nipple.
It was just mostly me. And then that was it. Trying to get the hell away.
Did you exclaim, my nipple?
No, because a lot of our kids, a lot of their behaviors are attention based. So for me to scream out like that would have delighted him.
And then all these kids would have glommed onto your nipple. And you would have been just fucking bombarded.
And I would have had to run out of there. So I just went, okay, to myself. Like, oh, fuck. You know, you get injuries at work. I get injured a lot at work.
Yeah, I sliced the top of my finger off at work one time.
Oh, I can't.
It was terrible.
This top?
The top of my thumb.
So
sliced it clean off.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't like any bone or whatever. It didn't hit my nail. And my nails are very short anyway because I have obsessive compulsive tendencies and I bite my nails. So if you want to take a look at those, let me know. If you are like, hey, I really need to vomit, just send me a message and I will send you a picture of my nubs.
Do you do your toes the same?
No, I don't. And I think that's another level of, it's so fucking, I know two grown men that are strong and they bite their toenails and it makes me actually want to throw up. Is it like, we're talking, they're chomping on their toenails. One of my buddies, when he told me, he was laughing and smiling. And I was like,
what?
You're a serial killer.
Do I know these guys?
One of them is Rafe's brother.
I thought you were going to try to not say who he was.
Oh, well, and then one of them is a friend. You don't know them, but
wow.
He talks about it proudly. He's like, yeah.
I guess
I bite my toenails, but he's like 6'5". So picturing him sitting in his bedroom like this.
Oh my God.
Is fucking disgusting. And he is literally one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life. And I truly adore him. But finding that out about him, the way that he told me, he was so happy. He's like a guy that's always smiling and down for a good time. And he's like, yeah, I bite my toenails. So what? I'm like, what do you mean, so what?
How do you even start talking about that?
I don't fucking remember.
Anybody here bite their toenails?
I really don't know, but he is open about it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, Good for him. If I could get my toe to my mouth, I would probably bite mine as well.
I can get my toe to my mouth, and I can't bring myself to do it.
I mean, it's no worse than biting your fingernails.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Randy agrees. Isn't it gross?
Yes.
I don't wipe my ass with my toes. I wipe my ass with my hands, and there might be a little doo-doo under there.
Okay, well, all those fears are irrational. I had some woman tell me recently, a coworker of mine, she's like, you know what made me stop biting my fingernails? When I looked up a video of how much bacteria is under your finger. Oh, it'll make you sick. It'll make you stop immediately. And I go, yeah, I've seen a lot of those videos, and no,
It doesn't work for me.
it hasn't made me stop.
Because there's bacteria and shit everywhere.
Yeah, there's
Who gives a
bacteria
fuck?
on the cocks I suck.
There's probably
I still suck
bacteria on
those.
this fucking microphone. Randy's probably been jerking off on it or whatever.
Just now, I took my hand and slowly kind of put it inside my nose, and I am setting it on my water, and I'm going to drink it. Maybe I'll suck my finger.
And then you'll touch the door handle, and I'll touch it, and then I'll jerk Randy off and then get the booger on his dingus.
And I'll jerk Randy off and 17 other men because I've got a big day planned.
You just go down the line.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that would be a nightmare.
I like that you did it like this. Like,
Because if you're standing in front of them,
Yeah,
you're not
you're
going to do it like because your shoulders would be up.
no, you're right. Yeah, you're just going to pump, 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 pump. And then you're going to be like, hold on,
like
boys.
a typewriter. Ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Not interested.
Excuse me, everybody, line up. I'm going to quickly jerk all of you off.
Do you think they would stand with their hands on their hips like this, all of them?
For sure. They'd try to make their cocks look buff, but little do they know it's not how it works. You either
We
got a
see
buff
it.
cock or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's looking at your little winky.
Mm-mm. I'm not looking at that winky. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You jerk off every cock. You play Terminator. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. You do it like this.
And then I'm over here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, you're spending a little too much time on that cock. Could you pop on down to here?
Bum, 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 bum.
I'll be there in the hook. Hey, I'd like to get some of that synthesizer on my penis. He comes and he falls down.
Somebody else has to come take his place so the song doesn't stop. I think we should take that on the road.
Yeah.
And I don't think we should take the same guys. I think in every city we should get new guys from that city that want their dingus to be jerked off.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Would you wear gloves?
Oh, no.
You wouldn't.
No way.
Me neither.
No way.
No, I'd say, hey, these nubs are open for business.
I mean, I have the hardest hands of any woman you know. They're so calloused.
I got a few calluses too. From all the fucking gains I do.
I'm a hardworking gal.
Oh, me too.
Du-du-du.
Some of my calluses are yellow. Does that mean I'm sick?
Means you got lupus, I think.
I think it would be liver problems. Jaundiced.
Look, I don't know how many times I've told you this. I'm not a doctor.
Not a doctor. We were talking to me and a few gals at my bar job yesterday. We're talking to some regulars, and we just do bits, kind of like we normally do here. And I was talking about us three. I was like, yeah, well, you know us. We're all big sluts. I said, combined, we've got a high school football team, or a whole high school. And this guy erupted, and then I could see him slowly
came
start getting.
everywhere?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it was so weird. He's very rich. I was like, how pathetic is that? You're such a rich man and you just came all over this bar. You're a fucking loser. You know that?
That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always fun when a guy comes on the bar that you work at.
Excuse me. Did you just use the dish towel to clean it up?
Yeah, I use the bar rag.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. No, I keep my bar rags clean. I don't keep any dirty ones around.
I keep my bar rags clean when I come.
I keep my eyes wide open while you come.
Ew. Somebody's just staring at you with open almond eyes.
Yeah, we would need to put out a disclaimer if we did go city to city and have men come. We would have to say, hey, listen, if you plan on keeping your eyes open while you come, you're not invited. And if you do, if we catch anybody's eyes open while they're coming, you will be escorted out.
And you don't get a refund.
No refunds. You take your cum and you go home.
You don't even get your pants. You just have to leave as is.
Yeah, and generally we would clean up the cum off of the ground for you, but if your eyes are open, you have to clean it up yourself. So
with your shirt pocket.
Keep that in mind.
So we'll let you know when that tour starts.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know, this summer.
Yeah, the jerk off tour.
Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. That's when we're spanking somebody's bottom. Bum 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 bum. You just go up behind them. They're like, ooh.
You get one smack per cheek. I'm not doing any in the middle smacks. I want to do bum 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 bum.
I want to know what kind of men would volunteer to do this.
Fucking psychopaths. Especially if we advertise. That's the thing. If we advertised it even as grossly as we possibly could, like we have a picture of me and say my makeup's really done and I look good, but then I have my fingers next to my face. So they clearly see that I have nubs. And it's do you really want to be jerked off by that? And what if I have a hangnail and it catches onto your pubic hair?
Maybe a picture of your calluses.
Yeah. Maybe a picture of how stained my asshole is from all the shitting I do. Maybe a picture of my big tits and small nipples.
You don't have large areolas?
Will you hand me that toilet paper?
Sure thing.
No, I don't. What about you? You talking
oh,
personal,
they're huge.
Bagel bite size?
Bagel bite? Bagel size. Talking about the areola, right? Yeah, they're at least
yeah.
And they just keep pretty soon my whole tit's gonna be areola. It just keeps going up, up, up.
Bagel bites. Oh man.
Bagel bites. That's tiny.
Yeah, I mean that's a bagel bite's that size.
Yeah,
that'd be
small.
No, not for this gal. That'd be big on my tit.
Well,
bagel size. Holy shit.
Fucking tortilla size.
I'm
sorry, ma'am. Is your whole tit an areola? What happened?
Wow, that's the size of a Totina's party pizza. I have pizza roll nipples. It's just a square.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be kind of edgy.
It's very millennial of you.
So you think your size of your nipples are a bagel? What's the most accurate comparison?
Definitely bagel. Or
to scale.
Maybe a saucer.
A saucer? Oh, wow.
It's a lot of tit.
That's a lot of big tit.
Different tit sizes for different people, different areola size. Now, the actual nipple size, like I said before, the kindergarten pencil eraser. Those big giant pencils because kids can't fucking hold anything because they're stupid.
Man, I feel real dumb because I'm just now realizing that I've been saying, big nipples, and I meant areolas.
Oh.
Because, my nipples are like a top of an eraser.
A regular pencil eraser?
Yeah.
Just a...
Not white. Not like the fun ones.
Just a regular...
it's like, hey, here's a fun pencil to advertise my pool company. Pencil's red, eraser's white. Mm-mm. I'm talking old school.
You're talking just little...
Yellow pencil, red eraser, light pink eraser.
Eraser.
Yeah, it's an eraser. Another amazing movie Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. Eraser.
Eraserhead?
They didn't talk about nipples in that.
So when you're referring to a nipple, you're referring to the whole thing.
I am, and I need to change that.
Well, maybe it is a whole thing. Maybe it's like when people talk about the vag lips. They say vag, and it's actually, what's it called?
Pussy lips.
Vulva.
Is the vulva the inside? Where's the vulva?
The vulva's just the lips.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. The vagina's just in the hole.
It sounds like a Pokemon. Vulva.
I went to the bar last week with Vulva. She is a nice gal. I tell you, she's something else.
Man, vulva will suck your dick clean off.
You
see vulva's new hair? It's purple.
Much like her skin, it's become very discolored. My sister listens to the podcast. She's a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
She said that we are second to her Howard. She loves Howard Stern.
Ah.
In fact, she often sends messages about you and doesn't really say nothing about me. She's like, oh my God, did you hear when Tina said blah, 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 blah? Or, I love it when Tina says blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I am your fucking sister. Okay?
Yeah, and of course you heard it.
I was there.
Hey, did you forget that I was fucking there?
But she...
Well, it's nice to know that we're in the same tier as Howard Stern.
Right.
People should know that. Howard Stern, we're coming for you. We're coming for your dick. We're coming for that ass.
The Stern man.
He is the fucking king, so.
So Tuesday at 7:48 a.m. on her way to work.
That's early.
She sent me a message, a voice message, because she was listening to the podcasts about when I lost my virginity to Tanner, the ghost.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to play it for you because she was very, very upset. Okay? There's two parts to it. I'll play the first part first.
Sis, that Ouija ghost board story, what were you doing, sweetheart? Where was I when this was all happening? You totally had 0 sense whatsoever. Even I didn't think of something like that up. And what bedroom were you in when all this was happening?
So the first message I replied back, sis, you have to listen to it to get all the details. Because she'll hear the first part and then immediately start texting or sending messages. And she has, because I clearly said it happened in her bedroom.
That's what I was thinking.
So then she follows it up with this.
Sis, you needed a full-time job. If I would have known all this was going on, you would have been working somewhere else beside the mini mart, and you would have had another job. This is ridiculous. And you made all them good grades in school, and you're doing stuff like this. I am, beyond shocked. I thought you were on a straight and narrow.
The funny part to me is that she's talking about it as if I'm really having sex with some guys.
Well, she thought you were on the straight and narrow and you're out there fucking banging a ghost. I love that she's like, you needed another job. That was the solution.
Well, because I did say that she was working all the time. That's why she was never home.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have a job at the mini mart. I wasn't old enough to work, but I would go there once a week. I would sweep the front sidewalk, and then I'd go stock the sodas. And they'd give me $20, I think.
The mini mart.
The mini mart. That's what it was called, mini mart.
Was that your first job?
That was my first job. So
don't know if you call $80 a month a job, but
it might not have even been that much. But you had to kind of audition for this job.
Whoa!
I got this job word of mouth. They're like, yeah, you gotta go over there. You gotta sweep real good in the front, and if you sweep real good, then they'll hire you.
I mean, that's a pretty heavy audition. They're like, okay, we need you to stock these sodas. I mean, we need them fast. We need you to fucking bang them out. You got to stock all of them. You got to rotate them too. You can't just stock them.
No, we didn't have to rotate. We just stocked. And man, when I had that audition, I swept my heart out. You know, I got every cigarette butt, every leaf.
Were you looking back at them for reassurance, or were you just like fucking shit up? You were in the zone.
I was just doing it. I was like, I'm gonna do this. You know, I was a good sweeper when I was a kid.
What were you wearing? Like a bow tie and a nice suit?
I only had one pair of jeans and like one shirt.
Okay.
And the reason I remember that is because I cussed out my mom one time. And I'm like, why the fuck can't you buy me some more clothes? I want some more goddamn jeans. Because see, what happened is I was a little fucking brat. And was real mean to my mom, which was a product of the abuse that I was suffering. But she didn't know that. And I just wanted another pair of jeans. All my friends had 2 pairs of jeans, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why at all times I keep myself stocked up with at least 2 pairs of pants.
2 pairs. We like the number 2.
And another reason we didn't need so many clothes is because we wore school uniforms. So
oh, you did?
There wasn't a lot. I didn't have to have school clothes.
The price of clothing now that I see, like, because I can get some really cheap clothes. There is a part of me that gets angry at my mom because I remember being younger and being like, I just want fucking clothes. I want some cool fucking clothes. But now I'm like, you can go to Goodwill, Plato's Closet, a lot of like resale shops, you know, if you're hurting and get some clothing, at least for me. And granted, I have a job, so it's a little different. But there is a part of me that's like, was she just fucking lying to me? Did she just not want to buy me anything? Huh?
Maybe that's how Russians do it.
Oh, yeah. I had the same fucking Minnie Mouse tie-dye dress I wore for an entire summer. That was my own doing. My mother had to wash it every night.
You loved it?
I loved it. I wore it every day.
What grade?
I don't know. Probably first.
Man.
That summer. Oh, that summer. Man.
Well.
It was a wild time.
She ended up taking me a little bit later to Fashion Gal and hooked me up with some outfits.
Fashion Gal. Do they even have those anymore?
No. What a ridiculous name.
What happened? They burned out? Yeah, it's a terrible name.
It turned into something else, and then it just burned out.
Did it turn into Fashion Bug?
Maybe. It was the same caliber.
Both terrible names.
Fashion Bug. Fashion Gal. Lots of shoulder pads at that time. Very extreme shoulder pads.
Did you like shoulder pads?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody did.
Made my head look very small. I did have a very small head. My head was quite small. When I was a thin person, my head did look a lot smaller. And then just add these shoulder pads, and boy, we're looking like a creature.
You're looking like the guy in Beetlejuice that was really,
Yes.
really tall and had the tiny shrunken head. That's probably what you looked like.
But yeah, that's so I was working hard at the mini mart, you know, stocking those sodas and whatnot.
Sis.
Sis, what were you doing? Sis. Sometimes she takes stuff too seriously because she's a very sensitive gal. Some of my videos where I'm pretend crying, she can't watch them. They make her sad.
Because she thinks you're really crying.
Well, she knows that I'm not crying, but even the pretend crying makes her sad because she doesn't ever want me to be sad or hurting.
She's a giver.
She's a giver. She's a great gal. She's very empathetic. She takes it on, her own self and feels it. But again, sis, you need to understand that I didn't really have sex with a ghost, okay? There was no ghost. Kathy and Rhonda were fucking with me. I don't know which one.
Have they still not fucking answered you?
Rhonda,
Only one has,
Rhonda
right?
sent me.
She sent you a message. It was like, lose this number.
She's like,
You're like, it's on Facebook.
In the group, she sent a picture. It was a meme.
Mm-hmm.
It says, looks great until Roomba's dumbass summons the devil. And it's a carpet that looks like a Ouija board. So it's pretty funny.
I don't think that's a carpet.
That's
a hardwood floor.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. And that's like painted onto the floor.
Okay, so either way, there's a large Ouija board. And the Roomba will act like a planchard, I think was what they're called, and summon the devil.
So
in my mind, that's Rhonda in a roundabout way telling me we summoned Tanner to have sex with us all.
this is what I don't like. I don't like that this other gal is seeing the messages and she isn't saying shit. This is just like when you guys were fucking Tanner when you were younger. She just sat by and watched it happen. She just sat around and watched it happen. And now she's sitting around and watching it happen all over again. I don't like that. Listen, if you're going to open these messages, just delete the person off Facebook if you don't want to chat with them.
Well, I think that
put that right in the toilet paper hole.
We all have trauma, okay?
You're right. Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have expected her to be ready to talk about this yet, even though she was, what I'm starting to believe, the one that initiated the sex.
I think that she's the mastermind behind all of this.
And here's my reasoning, I think, because Kathy knew more about sex. And the reason I knew this is because she's the one that told me that nipples aren't hard all the time.
And you slapped her in her face?
No, I said, I thought there's something wrong with me.
Because your nipples were constantly hard?
They weren't hard all the time. And I thought they were supposed to be hard all the time. So I was like, are you telling me that they are not supposed to be hard all the time? She said, no, of course not. You make them like that, or they get like that.
She's like, now watch. And she takes off your shirt.
No, we then made our own nipples hard. And she's like, see?
She's like, check it out. She pulls out the biggest ice cube you've ever seen and holds it up to her nipple.
So, yeah, Kathy knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So,
she was very advanced.
Very advanced.
You think she's still having sex with ghosts now, or?
I don't think.
You think she knows?
She knows that, how do I say this? That Tanner was a figment of our imaginations that she created. Or was he? I don't know. I still to this day don't know. Did I have a ghost baby?
It could be out there living its life right now.
I don't know.
No, you don't know. And I mean, my big issue with this whole thing is not that you broke your hymen having sex with Tanner. Okay, that's not my big issue. My big issue is that Kathy has just been lurking in the shadows for all these years. Mm-hmm. She was the mastermind behind it then. She taught you about your body. Mm-hmm. She told you how to get your nipples hard. She was the number one bitch, man. She was fucking shit up. And then now she's just sitting back, opening these messages. Say something. Hello, are you there? Kathy? It's me, Libbie.
Do you think that this is part of her plan to kind of make me go crazy about it again? Like, what's going on? Why won't she answer? Is this all true?
You should send her a video of you on your bed.
Laying back straight as can be.
In missionary. Put your legs up and just send her a video and be like, Tanner's home. I bet she'll report your ass.
Tanner's home.
Look straight at the camera and say, uh-oh, Tanner's home.
And then go, ooh. Oh, Dada. Oh, Dada.
Oh, Tanner, I love your Hollister shirt. It looks so good with your Civil War hair.
Your Civil War hat.
It's like, I think if Tanner tried to blend in today, like he would still, it's like he would still have like his old timey like Civil War hair and everything, and like under still wear like his general outfit, his petticoat or whatever he wears. But then he'd have like a Hollister polo on top of it, trying to blend in. And it's like, dude, you're 15 years behind, man. What are you doing? Why are you wearing fucking cargo pants and weird Adidas duck shoes?
Because I'm a ghost.
Because I'm a baller and I'm just trying to fit in. And then he kisses you.
Well, I'm hoping that one day, because I am a member of 23andMe, that my ghost baby will appear on there as a connection, and I'll know for sure that I have a child out there somewhere. And I'm sorry to that baby that I wasn't there for you. I just didn't know you were there.
How could you have known?
I didn't hear you cry. I didn't hear you saying mama for your first time. I didn't see you walk for your first time.
No. You had to sit back and work at the mini mart and live your life. You did the best you could, Libbie.
I did the best I could as a single, unwed ghost mother.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and how are you supposed to be a good mom if you don't even know you're a mom?
Right?
There's
and
no
can I
way.
get child support from Tanner? Back child support.
Piece of shit. Fucking deadbeat dad.
Ron,
Ghost mom.
Yeah, you're a deadbeat fucking ghost mom.
how did I know, though? I didn't know.
No,
I
you
never
didn't know.
felt him come out. It was just like when I was having sex with Tanner, I never felt it. I didn't feel the baby come out. Maybe
No.
I felt a little tickle. Maybe that's when he was born.
Maybe you dropped a huge dookie one time and you were like, that felt different. But how were you supposed to know?
I dropped a big dookie, but I felt it in the front part,
Mm-hmm.
not in the back part.
God, I cannot even fucking imagine birthing a child.
Holy shit, it would hurt so bad.
You know that they'll cut your pussy open too sometimes?
Yes.
That's fucking nuts.
Yes. And then they stitch it back up. I watched them stitch up my sister-in-law's pussy. It was very disturbing.
Who told me recently it's called like the husband stitch?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Isn't that gross? Yeah, I think it's called the husband stitch. It is. Randy's like, I know. I begged for it.
I begged for 2 stitches.
Told the doctor, you better get that husband stitch in immediately because I'm ready to go to town in 6 weeks.
The doctor had her hands inside of my sister-in-law's vag and was like stitching her inside of it. And then, whew.
That's nuts. I mean, I can't even imagine it. People that are like, I want a natural childbirth. You're a psychopath. I haven't even had a child, and I can promise you that I would not do that. There's no way. I'd be like, listen, I did some heroin before I got here, and I'm going to need that epidural too. Did I take some Oxycontin? I did.
What if they put some heroin inside of your epidural shot?
I'd be like, more for me. Sounds good.
That shit works, though, because my sister-in-law, I was holding up her left leg.
That's great. You're such a nice lady.
I got so excited when my niece came out. I dropped her leg, and her leg just went like, boom. It just was like hanging.
Oh, yeah. She didn't even feel it.
She's like, can someone get my leg? It's just like dangling off the table. It just went, boom.
And that's when...
And I was like, oh!
That's when she came out?
Huh?
No, not like that.
I'm like, what?
When your niece came out.
Yeah, my niece came out, and then I dropped the leg.
Your good old niece. What a little fart.
Little cutie.
Little cutie patootie.
Little gal.
Man, was that your first and only pregnancy you've ever, childbirth you've ever been present
Yes. And it's the only baby relative I have.
for? Oh, shit, fuck.
I mean, when I
couldn't
saw her
handle
head,
it.
I was like, oh my God, she's real. It was nuts. He's giving us the light. Thanks, Randall.
Giving us the light, letting us know we're what, 10 minutes? Oh, look at that.
He's
How
like a
about that?
goddamn pro.
He really is.
Yeah. Don't forget that fucking dingling.
Dingaling, Peter Dinklage. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think I could handle birthing a child.
You don't think you're going to have one of Rafe's babies?
No, I don't. I love him very much. He is my person, but I will not be having a child. You know, if
Does
I'm going to
he
have a
want a
child, he already has one and a grandbaby. We're good. If I decide to, I'm going to be like Kim Kardashian and Kanye, and I'm going to have a surrogate. Just kidding. I think that's crazy.
Will you have Randy have it for you?
Randy can't have it.
This girlish figure?
That's what I'm saying.
He can put the baby in his balls. Carry him around his big balls.
No, I couldn't do it. I don't think so.
But then after the baby comes out, that's when the fun really starts. You thought the childbirth was bad? Just wait till you have a fucking kid to lug around.
Mm-mm. Everything will change. I can't handle it.
You're trying to fucking smoke your jewel and the goddamn baby's in the back seat and you got to drop the kid off at the daycare.
I'm trying to smoke my jewel. I'm trying to get fucked up, you know? And then what? I got to take care of this gal, this guy.
This little gal or guy, or maybe two, a guy and a gal. You never know.
Couldn't do it. No, it's not for me. And I think I would be so scared. I don't know. I couldn't handle it, man. Even the part of giving birth, I think it'd be so awkward. I know you're in the zone and you're in shock, so you probably don't even notice, but I'd be like, does everything look okay? I'm so sorry I shit my pants.
I made sure to go get a Brazilian yesterday.
Yeah, and they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, lady?
I'd be like, they left a big old strip of hair right here by your anal gland.
There's a gal that I know from many, many moons ago when I lived in Kansas, and she has given birth to 4 children. And in each picture, she is her hair is totally done and her makeup is still done. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just love that she had time to do that day. I think she's just so used to it. She's like, all right, just another day. She's also a hairstylist too. So I think
that helps.
Yeah. She knows how to do makeup. She knows how to do all that. There's no way. I couldn't do it.
Even with the first child, she did that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I remember looking at these pictures. She's like, moments after she was born. And I'm like, maybe she's lying. Maybe it's a couple days where she's like, okay, somebody do my fucking makeup so I can take a picture. Oh man, I think I would look so sweaty and red. I turn red when I work out.
Mm.
So maybe after childbirth I'd turn red also.
Do you think that Igor and Svetlana are expecting a grandchild from you?
No. Maybe my mom, I think there was a time my mom was like, I wish that I had more children. And then she looked at my brother and I maybe a couple more. So I wish that I did. So not a big deal. You guys are great. I'm like, are we? I wish I had a couple more. Yeah. That's sad. That makes me sad. She's never once said something about. She has never said anything about grandchildren, and my dad's always like, "Oh no, absolutely not. I don't want no. You don't want any kids. You want a dog."
Does he like Simba?
Oh yeah, my dad loves dogs. He likes Simba. One time, Simba ran away when he was a puppy. My dad had to go hunt him down. And he was like, Simba is such a bad dog. But he loves him.
In my country, we put dogs to death that run away.
He calls him a beast. He's like, how is the beast? I'm like, real original. No, he likes Simba. I don't even know what my dad's like around kids. Even
he
though
probably
I
does
grew up
really
with him.
funny jokes around him.
I cannot even begin to imagine my father consoling a crying child. I could see him just like looking around and putting his headphones in.
He'd be like, there.
Watching Safari
there,
Live.
There.
No, I couldn't even.
Like, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, okay?
He just takes a full beat and puts it in the baby's mouth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I couldn't even. Mm-mm.
I can't wait to eat something. I'm starving. Sorry to tell you that, podcast people. We're hungry over
Libby's
here at the
fucking hungry.
We're hungry over here at the podcast mansion.
Podcast mansion, big old dining room. I totally forgot that we sang the Don't Hate Immigrate song.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hate immigrate.
I said, don't hate immigrate. I said, don't hate immigrate. I said, don't hate immigrate. I said, don't hate.
Libby was jerking off all the cocks while she did that. Jerking him right off in her little hamburglar outfit.
My hamburglar. Man, the hamburger sounds good.
The hamburglar's just jerking
off, then
jerking off.
Jerking off, and then jerking off, and then jerking off, and then jerking off, and then mink. Me.
Oh God, I love it. Hey, what is when you were talking earlier about your Bartholomew filter? What does that mean? Was there a specific filter called Bartholomew?
No,
on Snapchat.
It's the filter that I always used for that particular. The mom's name is Carolyn, and the son is Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
It's Bartholomew, but I'm always like Bartholomew.
Oh man!
But it just was. It made the neck real skinny and the mouth real big, and it looked like she could potentially be suffering from some sort of throat cancer or something.
Okay.
So I call it the Bartholomew filter.
Well,
for reference to myself, mostly myself.
I watched it on the toilet today and was fucking dying laughing.
Did turds come out when you were laughing?
No, I was done peeing and I was just kind of hanging
chilling
around, being addicted to my cell phone.
It's the best place to look at your phone, on the tarlet.
On the tarlet. No, I think it's in bed when your hand goes numb.
Yeah, that too. I meant to bring you my squatty potty. I'm going to give it to y'all.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, because I don't use it.
I cannot wait to try it and let you guys know about all the turds. Because, I mean, I think we've talked about it on here, but my asshole is ripped once a week. Not from anal. I don't even like anal. I like butt stuff, but I don't like anal. I did anal one time, and I don't want to do it again.
Smart decision.
I think I could. I'm just a little spooked.
Right.
But hey, I'll take a couple fingers in the butt or a lick on the butthole, like a little. Yeah. If you want to just kiss my butthole, great. That's fun.
Well,
give it a nice little kiss.
I had been hanging on to the Squatty Potty because it was the first money I ever made off the internet. That's what I bought.
Wow.
So it was like sentimental, and I'm like, that's stupid. Somebody else can use it. Give it to someone else.
Did you buy it just because you thought it was hilarious, or you were like, I can't wait to have better shits?
Because I had always wanted one, and I think I made like $40. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to order Squatty Potty.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'll get to carry the torch.
You get to carry the torch. Yeah.
I'm excited to see if it works for my anus and helps it out.
I hope so. I hope your anus is less ripped.
I didn't have a tampon the other day, so I wrapped up a paper towel like a dumb fucking bitch, and I put it in my underwear. Yeah. And it was there for a couple hours. And when I pulled it off, it felt like it ripped my asshole. And I was like, whoa. I went, oh. It was that kind of pain.
I don't understand why you're putting tampons in your asshole. That's the weird thing to me.
I thought that's where it goes.
Oh, it does.
Oh, that's why.
Just kidding.
That's why it's always brown.
I pulled my tampon out. It's dark brown. It smells like poo poo.
Ew. Yuck. Yucky. Oh, fuck. That's so sad and just terrible.
What a way to end this podcast, huh?
Yep. What a way.
I don't have anything coming up. I don't have anything to plug.
I don't have any fucking thing to plug either.
Just my fucking Instagram. Just get on my Instagram.
Yeah, just get on Libbie's Instagram.
Because I love it.
She loves Instagram, and that's her jam.
Or get on my YouTube, because that's got other stuff on there too. Or the Slop City YouTube. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it right now, but I'm going to do it.
That's okay.
Keep up with these videos.
Because you know what? At least we got the podcast coming out. Everybody, you can always listen to the podcast.
That's right. Randy's
if you're
asleep.
Like, Randy fell asleep. If you ever want, yeah, just fucking subscribe to the YouTube, you piece of shit.
We're going to need a video for this because we have all that hand
jerking off. Bum,
yep.
bum, 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 bum.
Maybe we get some other guys on this side and just dun 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 dun.
And we go through. We go. Have a tall guy up here to signify like when it goes up. Man, I'll fucking jerk the cum right out of you.
I can't wait.
All right, everybody. Well,
a little bit of ASMR for you.
Yeah, just a quick pump of ASMR. Love you. Thanks for listening to Slop City Podcast.
Thanks for listening. Thanks, Randall.
Welcome.
Get off my clit, bitch. I am very uncomfortable right now because her eyes are closed.
If you close your eyes, you gotta come. Okay, those are the rules. You have to come if your eyes are closed. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye. And because you forgot to fucking do it, Randy.